Welcome to the Jets this week. I'm Ed Tait alongside Gary Lawless. Gary, big action here today. No Evander Kane at practice. Healthy scratch the other night in Vancouver. What happened in Vancouver from what we know?
Kind of know a couple things right now. Evander Kane was a scratch on Tuesday night in Vancouver for breaking a team rule, the dress code. They didn't have a morning skate, but they had some form of meeting, and he showed up in a tracksuit. They're expected to wear suits when they leave the hotel, when they go to rink, et cetera, et cetera. Shortly after that, it came to light that not only was Evander Kane a healthy scratch, but also that he has been playing injured with a undisclosed injury all year. Paul Maurice just confirmed that. Now Evander Kane is visited the doctor, and the doctor is going to say, you know what, I think you should have surgery. Or Evander Kane may say, I need to have surgery because this hurts too much, I can't play like this. Or he may be back at the rink and on the ice for the morning skate on Friday morning, and then Paul Maurice will have to make a decision on whether or not it's time to put Evander Kane back into the lineup.
Let's talk about sort of the side effect of this, because big hockey game for the Jets here. Chicago coming up, Colorado, Minnesota, some of the teams coming in here, all division rivals, you know, all chasing the Jets, or the Jets chasing in Chicago. You know, we were just in the dressing room. All the players are saying the right things about this not being a distraction, big game to focus on. But in the grand scheme of things, this has happened an awful lot with Evander Kane. How does this affect his relationship with his teammates and with the team? And let's face it, Gary, the timing's kind of bizarre because the trade deadline's coming up in a couple of weeks. What do you think the impact of this is?
Okay, well, you know, there has been talk about Evander Kane not liking it in Winnipeg and wanting to move and leave Winnipeg for a long time. He's never told me that. You interviewed him a while ago at a book signing a couple summers ago, and his response was, I'm a Winnipeg Jet. Did he say for now?
I think it was for now, yeah.
And I'm moving forward as that. So, is the timing bizarre? Look, you know, this is my perspective. I don't think Evander Kane likes it in Winnipeg, and I don't think he's happy here. I think he'd like to play somewhere else. And that doesn't make him a bad person. We all make choices about where we want to live and what we want to do. So is he trying to force someone's hand? I'm not sure. I don't think that's an effective way of doing it, because frankly, now I think it's going to be next to impossible for Kevin Cheveldayoff to trade Evander Kane, because A, he's not going to get the value for him that he wants, and B, now it's out there, Evander Kane is hurt. It was probably going to be very difficult for Cheveldayoff to trade Evander Kane anyways, because he's had this injury all season. I think that this is something that plays out in a number of ways between now and the draft, and when Evander Kane is healthy in the summer, if the Jets and he decide that it is really time for them to move on, that'll be the time when something will happen.
I guess there's two ways this could go. The injury and the sideshow that this has become affects the Jets negatively and they fall out of the playoff picture, or, as Paul Maurice and company hope, it galvanizes them in an important part of the season. That's it for the Jets this week. Thanks to Gary Lawless. I'm Ed Tait.